люди в единоборствах.
He was talking about ring girls and how they are useless and they're not required. I thought,
oh, Khabib Nurmagomedov, the Dagestani Muslim MMA legend, doesn't support having half-naked women in the ring? What a surprise. Assalamu alaikum, what's going on everybody? Khabib Nurmagomedov. You know who he is. The retired, undefeated Muslim mixed martial artist from Dagestan and former UFC lightweight champion.
On the chin. There's the title. Still undisputed. Khabib Nurmagomedov has finished Conor.
Alhamdulillah, undisputed, undefeated UFC lightweight champion.
Yeah, that guy. He said some controversial statements about ring girls. Well, controversial to a Western audience, I guess. But before we talk about Khabib, let's talk about subscribers. Please like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, it kinda helps. Now, back to Khabib. First of all, before we even get started with these questions, let me just set the stage for you. Khabib was asked a question by one of the reporters about ring girls. You know ring girls, right? The mostly naked women who hold signs walking around the ring or the octagon telling you what round it is. Apparently, that's my impression of a ring girl. Another explanation of ring girls is, I believe the question was posed as it pertains to Khabib's own MMA promotion, whereby he's holding his own mixed martial arts fights and events. And they were asking if he will be using ring girls or octagon girls. So it's not like he just went out of his way to bash and smash ring girls and their reputations and careers.
I'm gonna smash you, boy.
So just to be clear, he was asked about this topic. With that being said, let's break this down.
Знаете, давайте вот рингерс, я никого не хочу обидеть, но это самые ненужные.
First of all, when anyone starts a sentence with, no offense, prepare to be offended.
Какую функцию они носят? Вот у меня вопрос. Ну, включите на экран, что второй раунд идет. Они спорт развивают.
He says they're useless as it pertains to advancing mixed martial arts. From purely an MMA standpoint, yeah, it makes sense that having women in bikinis holding a sign saying what round it is, it doesn't do anything for advancing actual techniques, best practices in the octagon, or the overall fight game. However, obviously, they are there to attract the audience. Well, mainly the male audience members. It's a form of sexualization that's used in almost every sport, whether it's from boxing having ring girls to American football having cheerleaders. And by the way, I've never seen, let's say, a football game whereby the football team is down on points. Final seconds of the game. They're down on their luck, they're demotivated, they're exhausted, they're beaten down. And suddenly, out of nowhere, the cheerleaders dance and sing their team into victory.
No. He's got a point.
I mean, maybe it's happened in a movie, I don't know. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is I get his point from a sports development standpoint.
Так просто исторически сложилось.
Я понял, что это история, но в истории есть много моментов, которые неправильно тоже были. Мы зачем читаем историю?
One of the reporters was saying that, well, historically speaking, MMA fights have had ring girls and dating back to whenever mixed martial arts even started, and they use ring girls, so what's the problem? They've been used historically. And he simply says, just because something was used historically doesn't make it correct. Now, I already explained why ring girls are used. They're used at events because the audience loves it. Mainly the male audience.
That's gross.
And then, female UFC champion Valentina Shevchenko, she said, the lights, the music, and the ring girls are all part of the show. Without them, the show would be boring, which obviously shows that there are different value systems and definitions of entertainment and boring. And historically speaking, yeah, it's true. There have been ring girls, there have been cheerleaders, all that kind of stuff. And what this has done is also led to this being a profession whereby you have many women working as ring girls, you have many men and women working as cheerleaders, etc. And that's their way of making income. That's their livelihood, and it became a career. So I get all that, and no one's saying take away their livelihood and all that kind of stuff. That's not the point here. He simply says it doesn't have much to do with developing mixed martial arts. Although you can argue that sexualizing an event in a manner that sells pay-per-views further develops the sport in that way. Which leads me to the next comment.
Это мое личное мнение. Я не хочу тебе ее навязать, Камила.
He says, this is my personal opinion. I'm not imposing it on you. You asked, Here it is.
Давновать, это уже давно, это другая история. Может, ему нравится это, может, и тебе нравится. Но меня же не Дановать зовут, и меня не Хабиб зовут. Но так как я уже в этой теме, мы уже сказали, что вот этого всего не будет присутствовать, правильно же, да?
They said Dana White likes it, and he said, okay, if Dana White likes it, he can do it at his events, which he does. I'm Khabib. I don't like it. I'm not doing it at my event. Simple. Period. Done.
Nice and simple.
Если я же не прихожу со своим законом к вам, и вы тоже к нам не приходите. Но раз мы проводим вместе турнир, я думаю, что нужно оценивать. Смотри, например, я сижу с отцом. У каждого человека есть свои предпочтения, своя культура, свои ценности там, и так далее. Я прохожу на Fight Night, сижу с отцом, пример, да?
This part is my favorite, and let me be clear. From a religious perspective, I completely agree with him, no doubt. Furthermore, he adds that culturally speaking, his comments are actually not controversial, and many people from that region agree with him. He said everyone has their own cultures, everyone has their own values, and he even said that he's not trying to impose his opinion. He said, if you want pure MMA, come to my events. If you want to go watch Ring Girls, go to another event.
Если есть люди, которые приходят вот посмотреть на таких людей, то это вам точно не 17 сентября, вам туда не надо идти. Но если вы хотите прийти посмотреть, как бьется один из лучших атлетов мира, да, 17 сентября у вас есть такое место, это ЦСКА-арена.
In conclusion, everyone is making such a big fuss about this, making these comments so controversial that Khabib made, and everyone's acting surprised. Even though everyone knows that this man is more or less religious,
I wanna say Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything.
comes from a completely different culture and value system. He has repeatedly stated this is his personal opinion, he's not imposing it on anyone, and it applies to his own events. And this is the man who allegedly told Iron Mike Tyson that before he goes on his podcast, he wants Mike to put out the weed. So don't act surprised.
I'm not surprised.
With that being said, I don't think Khabib Nurmagomedov gives a damn about what any of us think. But what do you guys think about this whole ring girl situation and his comments? Please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and share this video. Support me by subscribing to my channel. And until next time, I'm that Muslim guy. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you.